Hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. This is Catmore and I'm just getting started. And I am in Cushville on DeerIsle. Zoom in, see me right there. And I am headed north. I'm going to go up to Groot's Hill. And then I'm going to head up through Warren Cove and Sunset Cross. And then over here, I'd like to go see this area here. I've never been here before. Looks pretty interesting. Not too dangerous. And then you have the option of going over here and down into a far more dangerous area. We'll see how far we get today. And I'll speak with you all as you join. Thank you very much. And of course it's night. So we're going to be traveling by we're going to go pretty much straight north. And I'm going to go up to Groot Hill and see how I do. Oh, look, it looks like the daylight's coming. That's good. That's just me that's making that noise. Alright, let's get out of here. Now, the last time we were here with Cassie. And we were trying to get her back to her spawn zone area in order to meet up with her team of folks that were going to go up and try to hit the oil rigs. That's the hill we want right there. And so we haven't been on here since, but that was just a few days ago. And this is my first solo attempt, so we'll see how it goes. Now, I know there are a fair number of Zeds here in town, so I'm just being a little cautious. I do have plenty of firepower. And all I'm looking for in these houses really is a little bit of food. I have some, but not a lot. Food and ammo, as usual. I'm going to be careful about getting off track too, so I'm going to be checking my... Hi, Mikey! Can you hear me okay? Let's see, I'm going to be checking. Yeah, that's the hill I want right there. Just let me know if you can hear everything okay, if the game sounds are good. I appreciate it. I'm on DeerIsle. This is the character that I've been playing with Cassie, and she headed off to explore the oil rigs with her team from her event. And so I decided I'd like to go north and east and go see the area around Threepwood. Let me get somewhere where I can show you the map real quick. Just get in here and... Whoops. Maybe not. Oh yeah, he's outside. No worries. Except I can't close that door. Well, I'll be fighting him in a minute. Wow, he came through the window. That's interesting. Alright, that was interesting. Don't need that. Would like to see if it has a battery though, because I can use batteries. Ooh. Cassie can use that if I ever find her again. And that's cool. I've got one spot left. You can't go wrong with a flashbang grenade. Oh, hey, what's that? That is Cassie's ammo. Wonder if I can fit that in. How big is that? That's 3. I can fit it in. That's the ammo that she needs for her honey badger. So I'll keep that in case we run again together. If not, I can always ditch it. Boy, this little place had quite a few nice things in it. Surprising. Just check again. Yeah. So, let me just... I was going to go in there and show you the map. So let me show you where I'm going. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Alright, so I'm right here by Cushville. I'm headed up here to Groots Hill. I want to go up here to this area up in here. There's a place called Threepwood, and then there's Eastbrook over here. Seems like an interesting place. I have to go up through Groots Hill, Warren's Cove, Sunset Cross, and then I have to head to the east and go up that way. Now, I've never been past Sunset Cross on that road this way, but I have been up past Oldfield going that way. So this should be an interesting experiment. So first step is to get up to Groots Hill. I don't know if you've ever played DeerIsle before, but Groots Hill has a lot of good stuff. And so I'm going to go look and see. I keep getting a little bit off base in terms of where I'm headed. So I'm just checking periodically, so pardon me while I take a good look at the map and orient myself properly. Yeah, I want to go slightly east of north, or west of north. So I'm on track there. And then we're just going to head right about there, I think is where the mountain is that the Groots Hill is on. Once we get across these fields, we should be able to see better. I don't think the pop is very high on this server right now, so I'm not going to worry too much about floating my way through a wide open field. How have you been, Mikey? Are you going to be running in the event on Saturday? The attack on Swarog? Alright, up the hill we go. Now this Groots Hill has a couple of those restaurant pub type places and several of those little concession stand places, and each one has had some food and or ammo in the past, so it's worth a trip. It has quite a few Zeds, so we're going to have to get up somewhere high and pick them off, I think. But I'm not too worried about that. I've done it before several times. There we go. We're almost there. We'll just start to sneak. Try and avoid attracting their attention until I can get in and start looting. And I've been up here a few times, so I'm kind of familiar with the layout. But that doesn't mean you're not going to get a surprise, so try to be on super alert phase. Okay. Whose is that? Oh, just a band tee. They have a bunch of different... I think I can get up there. Just have to wait for my stamina. There we go. I am kind of heavy. I have been picking up a fair amount of stuff as usual. Ooh. I've got some pretty nice stuff already, so I'm not going to pick up anything that's not as good as what I've got. So I think I'm just going to mostly... Ooh, what's that? Ooh, cereal. Cool. We'll eat that. Hi, Looney Boy. Thank you for coming in. And thank you for lurking. Now, I'm just trying to... Oh, sorry, I don't mean to move too quickly and make you sick. Trying to get the hang of that. Oops, almost forgot this room. I never, hardly ever find anything in there. Alrighty. Now we'll just sneak through here. Try to get into the other one. There's a well up here as well, so this is really a very handy place to come to. You can get water, you can get food, usually. I didn't find any here this time, but usually you can get that too. Right now I'm just kind of sneak over here, get in behind these places and hope I don't aggravate too many Zeds on the way in. Well, there's something with ammo I can use. I'm going to be probably sneaking quite a bit. Although I have some pretty good weapons, I'd rather not get overwhelmed and spend a lot of ammo. So I'll be kind of going in and around and checking things out. Also, never been to the area before, so I don't want to get too banged up too early. Make it hard for me to make my way the rest of the way. Okay. Go this. Nope, can't get through there. And mostly I've been up here. There's a couple events I've been up here in. It's sort of a halfway point between the things to the north and the spawn area, so it's kind of a nice place to meet. Oh, hey, I think this is... Yep, that's JC's t-shirt. Very cool. So far, so good. I don't think we've aggravated anyone. They may not have spawned in, and that would be alright by me. Just check each of these concessions and see whether or not they have anything good. Looney, I also put in an unlurk command, so if you get back and you'd like to try that, that's kind of fun. Oops, sorry, I hope you can't hear my dog barking. He's a little ornery fella. We got a soda. I don't think we have an MK anymore. We might. I don't think we do, but... Nope, I don't believe I have an MK anymore. I'll take it just so I can have the ammo, but I don't think I need it. Alrighty. And in this area, there are a fair amount of Zeds, but so far they haven't been too bothersome. An interesting thing is that after you finish cans here, food and drink, you can actually make things out of the leftover can with a knife. You can make fish hooks. So far that's the only thing I've noticed. Oh, we got another knife. That's pristine. I am kind of bristling with knives, so I don't think I need another one. Nope. In that one. We got a can of fish. That's excellent. Just stocking up. I'd like to find, if at all possible, I'm not sure exactly where I would look, but I'm looking for sewing kit, and I think I've got 2, but I'd also like to find a gun repair kit. I think I found 1. Yeah, I've got 1, and I want to see if I can't find another one, because once you get out of the habitated areas, why, the Zeds don't thin out, but there's Zeds kind of throughout the... Oh, hey, you know what I want to do too? They thin out, but they're still, for some reason, standing around in the woods. So we weren't really sure if there was a reason for that, or if they were just spawning in unusual places. So it's a good idea to use extra caution and just be prepared to see them anywhere. I guess that's true anywhere, but particularly here. The Zeds can be a little harder to handle on DeerIsle, DayZ, DeerIsle, and Livonia. They're a little bit made of tougher stuff, So I just tend to, I'd like to be overburdened with ammo and repairs, if that makes any sense. Ooh, let's not fall off. I don't know if anybody else has found this, but sometimes these ladders don't want to let you on. Now up here, I don't know if I've ever found anything, but it's worth checking. But I'm not climbing the tower. Well, there's something there, but it's probably clothing. And I've pretty good clothing. I think I might need to do a few repairs too. Ooh, that almost went over the edge there. Get out of here pretty quickly. Now I have discovered that there's almost always something somewhere around these tables. So at least around the tables around the pubs or the hunting places. I don't need a rubber repair kit. I don't think. Nope. I don't know if anyone else has this experience, but because I run on so many maps with so many different characters, I'm having a little trouble remembering who has what. So I like to kind of... Oh, no, I don't have a shoddy. So I kind of have to think about what this, or look and see what this particular character has before I pick stuff up, because I can't remember. Nothing there. Just whip through here as quickly as we can without making everybody dizzy, and try to pick up whatever we can. Looney, I hope you're having a good day, if you're listening, and that you're looking forward to a fun weekend, and hopefully you get a chance to sit in on Pommy's attack on Swarog tomorrow. Of course, there's a lot of more people playing than Pommy. There's some really great names there, but I'll be modding for him. I'm on the reserve list, but if I get called, I think I'm going to allow somebody else to take it. Oh, we've got a server restart in just a sec, so I'm going to log out. And we'll be back on in just as quickly as we can. And that's what I'll be doing on Saturday. And probably Saturday evening, there is an event. If anyone knows Sue, who is the Beaver Captain Travis's wife, her birthday's today, and we're going to be having an event tomorrow. Looney might participate if he can. He and I are both stuck in the labyrinth on Barrington, having gone in and gotten lost on the way back out for me. And so they were proposing a rescue mission to come in and help us find our way out. So that should be a lot of fun. Just a run, not an event, just a lot of fun. So if any of you guys are interested in doing that, just keep an eye on the Beaver Captain's channel, and they should be announcing a time. But it is the Labyrinth Barrington, which is Jareth's server. So if you wanted to go ahead and download mods for it, it is a wonderful server, so you won't regret getting on there. Okay, not quite ready. I've had so much fun on Barrington, I can really recommend it. There are other Barringtons, but I believe Jareth has put in a lot of extra work in the last 6 to 8 months, making that a server that is just smooth. The loot spawns are really evenly balanced. You don't starve. You do have to work, but it's not the other ones I've seen, the loot spawns have been kind of sporadic, and so people have had a lot of trouble staying fed, and that's not usually a problem on the Labyrinth Barrington. So that's just an option. Some of the areas on the several different Barrington servers are some are gassed on one server and not on another, and vice versa, so it can be a little challenging to remember what's gassed. But on Jareth's, the last time I played, the prison island and the research facility were the gassed areas, and they're perma-gassed, at least at that time. So those are the areas you couldn't go. Not quite ready yet. But otherwise, I was having a great time. I always have a great time on there. I just got myself a little turned around when I was fighting some Zeds, and then I couldn't remember which way I had come from, and I got off on my count of turns, so I got stuck. And I'll go in and work it out myself if we're not going to do that with the event, but if that can be it, that'd be great. So now we're just waiting for the server to become available, and I apologize for the delay. But hopefully everyone can just talk amongst yourselves or enjoy listening to the conversation. I'll get up my map again if I can. Oh, I might not be able to because I'm not in game. But if I think the next town we're going to hit is Warren Cove, and then north of that is Sunset Cross, and then we head east, and we're going to go up onto a bridge over onto another island. So that should be a lot of fun. Like I said, I've never been beyond Sunset Cross in this direction, so this is all new to me. Okay, looks like it's going to let me back on. Hi, Pitts, how are you? Thank you for coming on in. I'm just trying to get back in after a server restart on DeerIsle, and I'm headed north, just finishing up. I'm getting a little impatient. I keep poking the button. But if it doesn't let me on pretty quick, I'll just exit and try coming back in. Sometimes that works better. There we go. Yeah, and so are you familiar with DeerIsle? Have you ever played it? Oops, here we go. Yeah, I'm just kind of in the center of the map. Yeah. Sorry, Pitts, I was talking to you, yes. Oh. I hate it when they always open the doors when you come back in. It scares the bejesus out of me. So let me show you the map real quick. Oh, and I have to adjust my, one moment, I have to adjust. Every time you come back into the server lately, for some reason, it disables your quick bar. So you just have to disable it, apply, re-enable it, and apply, get back in, and then it usually comes right back up. There we go. Hi, Nate. I have had a great Friday. I was watching Tommy earlier, and then his system crashed. He was running with Rach. Then I watched OGT for a while, and then I decided I wanted to go north out of DeerIsle, Cushville, where I had settled down for the night after Cassie and I got her up to where she needed to be to meet. And now I'm on here, and I'm just going around and taking care of business on my way north. So let me just show you the map real quick. I think I'm fairly safe here. Okay, so this map luckily shows you where you are, so that's helping me learn the map a lot. I don't know why, but when I look at it and I don't know where I am, I really have trouble associating the locale with my position on the map. So this helps me out a lot. I'm at Groot's Hill. I started down here in Cushville today, and I'm going up through Warren Cove and Sunset Cross. And then there's a road that goes over here to the east onto this island. And on this island there's a little town called Threepwood. And then it looks like there's some interesting places to investigate out here. And then Eastbrook is another town. And then from Eastbrook you can head on east over another bridge onto another island. And if I zoom back out, you can see I'm headed down here toward another bridge. This is the Crater Island. I might not get that far, and if I get out there, that's full of bears. And this island over here, Goat Island, I think it is, or Crotch Island? Crotch Island. That one is also just absolutely chock-a-block with bears. So I might not do that on my own, but I have wanted to check this out over here. You spawn in down here, and then Cassie and I were mostly exploring over in here before. So this is something new for me to do. And I'm going to head up. Right now I'm going to just drop down off this hill and go to Warren Cove and head on up the road. Now in here there are some interesting Zeds. And they are slow walkers. And what Cassie and I have come to start calling the circle jerks. They run in circles, and they are, you can kind of just run on past them if you don't disturb them, because they're so busy running around in circles that they don't pay any attention to you. And the slow walkers you can just walk away from. You have to hit them a bunch of times. Yeah, circle jerk. But the slow walkers just are really tough to kill, and you can just walk away from them. Now, they might have some good loot, but I don't think it's worth, you know, taking a chance, so we usually just run away from them. So I'm just kind of gearing up for the trip. I'll just get a little bit more to drink. Don't know where my next well will be. I had trouble finding the well in Warren Cove, so I'm just going to skip on through there. I might check the police station. Whoops, there we go. Got plenty. And then go on up to Sunset Cross. In some places, if it looks too habitated with Zeds, I might just wander on by and skip it altogether. But I do have some fair good armament. If you can see my character, I have a Tundra, and I have AK, and I have, let's see, what's the other one? Is a USG. There's my AK, and my Tundra's on my bag. I did have another gun, but I gave it to Sue, or to Cassie, and I've dropped a couple. I also have a Scorpion. So I'm pretty well armed, and I've got a lot of AK ammo, because we just kept finding, we went to the Paris Island, and we just kept finding mags for the AK, and since she didn't have an AK, she had another gun that was really nice too. Then we just kept picking them up, and I kept putting them in my bag, so now I have quite a few. Alright, so we're going to head out this way. Just going to head north. I'm going to drop off the back side of the hill, I think. And get out of here before the Zeds wake up and come get me. So it's not too spread out. That's one thing I really like about DeerIsle. There's quite a few towns. They're not too far apart. One thing about Livonia that we discovered was when you get south of Fairways, it's just a long way, and you just are running and running and running, and maybe not making a whole lot of headway. So we kind of enjoyed the upper part and the middle part, but I spawned in the very southern tip, eastern tip of DeerIsle. Well, I didn't spawn in. I was there from a trip with Tac Historian. But boy, that was an awful long run through the woods. I tried to dead reckon it, and I'll tell you, I wasn't really sure where I was going. I was a little scared I had completely missed the populated area of the map, because I just kept going north and there was nothing there. So DeerIsle's a little challenging in that way. But, or not DeerIsle, Livonia. But DeerIsle has lots of stuff and lots of places to visit. And with JC's Dying DayZ, you always have like I said, you can check the map so you can figure out if you're off track pretty quick. And I'm doing pretty well here. I just have to head sort of a little bit west of north and get down to there. There is a house right here on the map, and the detail on this map is really incredible. So I can see that if I want to, I can skip around that. And I think I do want to. So I'm really enjoying this map a lot. Oh, that's okay. Buffalo wings sound really good. I had lasagna for lunch, so I was a little lethargic. It was heavy. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh, and he added the bird sounds and birds and insects. It's really cool. I hadn't, now you can really hear the wildlife, and it adds a lot to the server itself. Oh, I heard him. Oh, hello. I'm not that good at hip firing yet, so that's what I'm trying to practice. Obviously there's a door open somewhere. Or was. Yep, hello. There we go. Also, I'm so heavily laden, I have very little stamina. And I did not realize... Oh no, it wasn't homemade, unfortunately. I do make a mean lasagna, but this was store-bought. And it was darn good. It was vegetable. That's what you can afford these days. Alright, I think I need to head just a little bit west. Go down the hill behind here. Yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but hip firing is a real challenge. I have to figure out where each gun kind of tends to head, and it's not always the same. So it's really just a matter of getting used to it. Uh-oh, what did you say? Now, what on earth could be objectionable in that statement? Obviously, I have some work to do to clean up the... I just set up stream elements a couple days ago, and I have to locate where all the the timeouty things are. I think I got them all out of Nightbot, but I added stream elements because I wanted to do 8-ball, which I did do. You can do 8-ball. You can do a thing called exclamation weather. If you do exclamation commands, it will show you two links, one for the commands I have set up in Nightbot, and the other with the commands I have set up in Stream Elements. So there's some fun ones in there. I did a little bio of my dogs, and you can do exclamation doggos, and that will show you a little bit about my dogs. Maybe. There have been some interesting memes put in Pommy's chat recently, I have to say. And there was one clip that embarrassed my partner. We went to look at it. He's like, that should be in that SW whatever, the one for people of the proper age. Okay, now this is Warren's Cove. And I think the police office, yeah, I think I see it on the right there. It's on this side of the road and up a way. And I think I can get up over this wall. We'll see. Here's the well right here. Jeez. I looked for that for at least an hour one day, all up and down town, but I kept getting turned around because, you know, not so great with the directions. Which is why I really love... Oh, there's JC's shirt again. Which is why I really like having the map handy. I am really not that good with directions. I go in one door of a building and out the back door and get so turned around because I think, wait a second. Which way was I going when I got here? And my eyes are on swivels trying to keep from getting killed. So I'm not paying that much attention to how I came in or out of a building. Or I haven't been. I've been trying to improve, put it that way. Now there's a Z there. That's a slow walker, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just head out the back. Hopefully we won't have any trouble. On DeerIsle there are fruit trees. And you can get... Yeah, there's the police station right up there. You can get fruit from these. You just have to be around for a little while. And they will start to drop fruit. Like I said, I'm going to avoid the main part of town because I really don't want to get into it with a lot of Zeds. Clearly they're here. So, we'll just check around the fruit trees. Nothing. If you're even in town for a couple of minutes, it seems like. Yeah, there's one. Rotten fruit. So I don't eat that at all. I used to occasionally eat... Hi, Maddie! I used to occasionally try to eat the... Oh, are you just doing the commands? Cool. I got one for Pommy in there, too. Yeah, she the tiny bladder, that's me. I'm not as bad as Echo, I don't... Or is it Echo, or is it... No, it's E, I think, that has, unfortunately, a problem with that, but... Now we're going to try and sneak in here. But I do, if I drink enough fluids, which is what I'm supposed to be doing, then I definitely... Oh, and there's a hunting shack. We'll go in there too. Forgot that was here. So I have been through here. Nothing. No, oh, hey. It's a blaze. But I have a tundra, and I like the tundra better. I don't know if folks have a preference, but I really like the... I like the power of the tundra, and I like the ability to load more than one bullet at a time, or more than two. So it gives you, I thought, a little bit more flexibility. Hi, Birch! Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I think you'll notice I sorted you. Yeah. I don't know if I told you that in advance or not, but thank you very much for being willing. And what's that? I'm gonna run over here. This is, again, Warren Cove. We're headed north. Next one is Sunset Cross, I think. And what I'm just trying to do is just pick up ammo at this point. I already have a plate carrier, so I don't need that. But I might need to fix my pants. I just noticed things are looking a bit damaged, so I'm going to lock myself in here. Nice safe corner. And do some fixing. Now, in the past, I think Zeds have been able to knock down doors on here. So you have to be a little careful. Boy, do I hope I have some duct tape or some... I can't remember. Or sewing kits. Oh, there's some duct tape right there. Oh yeah, I have instituted a new one. This one I just made up yesterday. And so I have to try and figure out how to get that word into the conversation. And if anybody has any words they'd like me to use, please forward them to me. I'm very happy to branch out and expand my vocabulary. I just think English is a really crazy language with a lot of very strange words in it that most people don't know, so I thought it'd be kind of fun for those quiet moments when you're waiting for the dark to go by or something, to just take a moment and learn a new word. Ooh. I think I have a leather kit in my bunny, or in my bear. Yep. Don't ask me why I put a leather kit in there. Has anybody ever heard that term before, cattywampus? Oh wait, I don't think those are all the way fixed yet. Yeah. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I've never managed to work that into a sentence. But I'll try. I'll give it the old college try, Birch. I have to think about it for a minute. On to next week. Give myself a little more time. Alright, so we are suited up. Just going to use a scorpion for in here if I need to shoot anybody. Walkie-talkie. Do I already have a walkie-talkie? I might. Nope. I think it's on DeerIsle that JC said he was putting the tasks back in. Oh, hey. Can I fit it? I can. Not like I need it. I've got like 10 sets of bandages, but one does not pass by a pristine bandage. Wow, look at all these stab vests. Stabby City. But anyway, these are... Birch, do you remember back when, I guess it was maybe 6 or 7 months ago, maybe? When they had the tasks where you would get a radio message and it would tell you to go do something? That was a lot of fun. But they had removed it for a while. Oh, what's that? A Glock. That's actually a real Glock. Well, we'd definitely take that ammo. Ooh, a pristine... Oh, yay. We have to get that because I've got one that's pristine and I think this one's damaged. Let me see. Oh, that one's pristine. Cassie gave me one. We can put it on here. There we go. So I have an M-lock. And I've got a flashlight for that one too. But these flashlights are handy. I'll grab it if I can. And the, has anybody seen this Glock before? If it weren't damaged, I'd probably take it, but I don't want to use my cleaning kit for a pistol. I'm going to need it for my rifles. Let's see if I have two other clips. One's pristine. They're both pristine. Okay. Yeah, it was, but you know, I tried the GPS. Man, that sucker just sucks the life out of your battery so fast. So I'm hoping that they've got that figured out, or that there's something else we can do. Oh, I don't mind if you know, this is a dying DayZ server. If I ever mind, I won't say, but I don't care. I'm trying to get a lot of attention for the folks who have made such wonderful servers. And this one's really nice. I've had such fun. Cassie and I have been exploring all over the place. It's a little different, but I did hear JC say that he had kind of toned things down a little because everything was so hard. People were having so much trouble that they weren't playing it. Oh, yeah, another scorpion. Badly damaged. We'll leave that where it lies. So, the Zeds were kind of over the top a little bit, and he toned them down a little bit. So, it should be pretty manageable. Oops, I'm all the way down. And so, just depends on how you feel about that, about the difficulty level. It's a little harder than your standard, but not as hard as it was a little while ago. And so, I really enjoy it. So, I'm trying to get people to catch on. Hi, Sean. Thank you very much for coming on in. We're just on DeerIsle, and I'm heading north to, I want to go to Sunset Cross and then up across the bridge onto the island where Threepwood is, because I've never been there before. I've been here. Hi, Ghost. I sure hope you're feeling better today. You can let folks know what you got going on if you want to, but if not, I sure hope you are feeling better and don't know what you heard in terms of your outcome. Hi, Big Krog. Thank you for coming on in. I'm just checking the map real quick. Make sure I'm not off the beaten track. Oops. Just took it out of my hand. Oh yeah, here I am. And so I just have to get up here. There's a little bitty place here with churches in it, so you got to avoid the priests here. They are pretty brutal. It can be a little hard to get past this medical facility, and I don't need anything from there, so I might kind of veer here. And then I'm going up to Sunset Cross and out this way. I've never been there before. So excited. Alrighty. Let's get back on. Get my bigger gun. Oh, they actually started your surgery today. I know it was pretty bad break. So I'm hoping you're feeling better and that your outcome will be excellent. Okay, now there are usually Zeds right up here at the join of these two roads. It might be that I can kind of scooch on by before they notice I'm here. Of the time of day and everything. And that nobody's been here in a while. That would be great. I don't mind fighting them, but it usually takes weapons and it can damage your gear. So, and there's the Medi up there. And I do want to... Do I need anything from there? I don't think so. I think we'll just skip that altogether. See any Zeds? If I don't see any Zeds, I'm going in. Because one can never have too much tetracycline, I guess. Also, oops, there's one. I'm looking for, you know what I can do though? I can switch out these full ones for ones that are partial. There we go. Take this guy on. I think I've got a full bottle of that stuff, but not in there. Is he in my bear? Nope. The pink bear has the leather kit. I think I got rid of the brown bear. Might be in here. Nope. Jeez. Forgot I had all that. So I don't need it. Skip it. Hello. There we go. Let's get that door shut. Okay, it's shut. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm really glad to hear you've got that all behind you then, Ghost, because that just sounded terrible, and I'm really sorry that happened to you. You're on the mend now, so that'll be good. Right. Hi, Kinky Lika. Thank you very much for coming on in. I've got 2. I've already got 12. Don't need those. I'm not trying to go in any NBC areas right this minute. I do have, I found this really cool thing. It's probably on some servers, but look at this. I can carry all kinds of stuff in there. I've got a full, oh, I do have a full set. I'm just looking maybe for a couple more of those. And the kind of mask that you can switch them out, because the mask I have, you can't switch them out. What on earth is that? Huh. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Where does it attach, though? I don't want to have to get up a backpack. So you can't put any weight on it at all for right now? I've got plenty of those. But these little medical kits are pretty handy. I got this one. And you see, it carries quite a lot of stuff, but it all has to be medical. So, oh look, I could put that. Nah, we got plenty. I don't like to spend a whole lot of time trying to figure out what I can hoard next. I'm terrible. Yeah. Don't need that. I think I have disinfectant somewhere. That's a NBC hood, I think. Yeah, I got one of those. What's that? I don't usually use those, so I'm not going to take it. Leave it for somebody who might need it. And get out of Dodge. Oh, hey. Whose shirt was that? Silky's. Cool. You're gonna miss the gators? Well, you can get a pet one. Just a little one in an aquarium at home. You can feed him little hamburger balls, you know. What would you call him, Reggie? What would you call an alligator baby? Cold in California? Okay, we're going to just skip this whole town. Yeah, I really like that. I thought that was a fun thing. I looked up my own weather and I thought, oh, that's kind of depressing. think I'm headed the right way, but I'm just going to check the map in a sec when I'm not so close to habitated areas. Don't really need much. Okay, now here's a road. This might be the road I need. I don't think so. This doesn't... Well, let's take a look and see. Let's get into a shrub. This looks like a likely shrub. Okay, I'll get in here. Take a look at the map. $70 degrees. Oh man. Yeah, that's not the road I want. That goes out to a place that I've been before and there wasn't much there. Now I'm going to just skirt around this side of Sunset Cross. It has wells, it has a medi, but I don't need that. So I don't really need anything there. I'm just going to skirt there and on around. Making good progress. Gotta kind of keep your eye out. Oh, hey, a little medi thing. I mean, a millie thing. I see any millies in there? I do. Yeah, there's at least 3 of them. Is there anything I can get up on? Let's find out. We'll go up here. If I can find somewhere I can get up upon and pick them off from up on high, I'll give her a shot. Because I'm okay. Oh, it just stopped raining. Darn. I'm okay at hitting them from up on above. Think I can get in that place without getting too attacked? So if I can get up here, I can shoot them all from up here. Make sure I have the one with the silencer on. Yep. This one doesn't have that great of a scope. That one doesn't have any scope at all. Neither does that one. Neither does that one. But this one is quiet. Let's see if I can do this. Got one. Oh, I hit him, but I didn't kill him. Jeez. Oh, he's a slow walker, I'll bet. Yeah, he's a slow walker. I don't need to kill him. I can just walk away from him. That was the only 2 I saw. There's another one coming in from over there. Those aren't millie guys, though. I don't know where the millie guys are. So maybe they aren't any. If that's the case, maybe I'm okay. Another flashbang. I have some nades, but I think they're just smoke grenades, so I'll get rid of one of those. They're all pristine and they're all exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter. I'll get one that might actually knock somebody down. Is he moving any faster? Nope. Well, the rain started up again, so that's helpful. Excuse me. Oh, that'll be good. Not like I don't have enough of those already, but certainly can use the ammo. See, I've got 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they make a lot of noise, but they move really slow. So if I'm smart and I move quicker than I am right now, I should be able to get out here before he gets anywhere close to me. Nothing there. %90% humidity, yeah. I think OGT and Pommy were comparing notes about how bad it was with humidity at their various places. They were kind of proud of who had it worse. In Michigan, I'll tell you what, with 90% humidity, you are one miserable puppy. It is not fun at all. Oh, they sound angry, don't they? That guy has really got it head up about something. There, I think I'm doing pretty darn well on. Hello, fella. You have a nice day. Try not to drink any more coffee. There's another knife, just what I need. I think I've got one of those already. Yeah, I got plenty of knives. Do not need any more of those. And so, let's see. Which way am I going next? I shouldn't stand up here in plain view. Well, I checked my map. Gotta get in good habits. Okay, I'm right here. So I want to go northwest. Just slightly. Actually, straight north probably work better. Okay, I'll put that away and get that out. Whoops. Straight north. Alright, that away. Got the 8-ball up and running. You can ask questions of the 8-ball. I question its accuracy, however, it's fun. Although it did accurately predict that Tommy would not break his leg the other day, so kind of disappointing, I know, but that's what we've got. I think I better stop and eat in a little while, but I'm doing okay now. Let's see. I'm just going up here. Sunset Cross is to my left. I don't need anything in there, I don't believe. I've got quite a bit of ammo. And it's just not worth the risk. I've got plenty of food. Yeah, skip it. I have been here before. So there's nothing to see there I haven't already seen. So I think I'm just going to go on up. Oh, that would be good. He keeps saying that he's just a little bit away from potentially getting the fiber optic cable. Hi, Mr. Kisk. How are you doing? You were so wonderful yesterday with Cassie. Made her day. She was so excited. I'm just going to peek and make sure I'm on the right track. I do get lost on a regular basis. Okay, so you go down, find the road, and head to the east. Yeah, she was pretty happy. She's a good soul. And they really went on a great adventure, if you guys were able to catch any of it. They went all the way up toward the islands. They went to Portland. They were going to go across to one of the oil rigs and try to get key cards for the vault. I'm not sure what else you get at the oil rigs, to tell you the truth. Ooh. Yeah, we don't want to fall in there. But then they didn't find enough NBCs to take even 2 people. We had one, because Cassie and I had found one, and I have one. And I just kicked myself. I did not realize that they were going to try to take more than one person up onto the oil rig, which makes sense because there are some pink guys up there. Could be tough for one person. I could have given her my NBC so she could gone, but I didn't think of it in time. And by the time I realized, they were already long gone, so I felt bad about that, but, you know, didn't think of it. Hi, Astrogives. Welcome in. Astro had a really great run with Pommy the other day. Oh yeah, I'd love to, Astro. That'd be great. I am happy to team up with anybody who wants to. I'm having such a great time. And I learn something from everybody. Hopefully pick up some better habits. Like Cassie telling me, could you please crouch and not stand in the open while you're doing that? Which I should have known myself, but was looking at a map or something. Oh, don't need a sickle. And I got unfocused for a minute and was just standing right out there. Oh, Lordy. I hope someday I do improve. I've gotten considerably better at things than I used to be. But there's always room for improvement, I have discovered. This looks like a pub. Oh, what a view, hey? Sean, this looks like a little bit like California, where the reservoirs are now so low. Oh, barbed wire. Cool. Yeah, it's a fun map. I'm having a really good time. And I'll tell you what, JC's put a lot of work into this. There's all kinds of points of interest and fun stuff to do in here. There's tougher Zeds. There's, I think he's built an entire extra airfield into this map. So it's kind of interesting. Ooh, powdered milk, powdered milk. If anybody recognizes that reference, then you're as old as I am. And Square, man, Square. That's Prairie Home Companion. Eat when I find stuff. Alright, let's see, how's my water doing? I'm a little low. Eat something juicy. Yeah, NPR. Exactly right. Kind of dating myself a little bit, but I used to love that show. Great music, great humor. Yeah, it was Garrison Keillor. It was really fun. I think you can still see it on the television, I mean the internet. I think I'm supposed to go this way on this road. And we'll just confirm that once I get into a tree. Look at that sun, isn't that incredible? Look how pretty that is. I have like almost 200 screenshots and I'm going strong. I can't help it. I just think the development of this game is so incredible. Yep, I'm headed the right way. So I just need to follow this road and then take the left fork. Okie dokie. That was some intense movie. I saw that way back when, and all the young actors that became superstars out of it, but boy, that was a tough movie. Because it was really scary. And it's sort of timeless because of what's going on right now around the world. It's just, whew, kind of gets you in the... Oh, I need to take the left fork. Gets you in the gut. Well, I have set up something with What a Rookie for next Wednesday, and then next Friday and Saturday I have things that I've set up. But like I said, I'm not working right now, and so I'm free for lots of times if anybody wants to. Just give me a jingle in the... Oops, there's one. In Discord if you want to. Can anybody hit exclamation socials? Astro, I know that you and I are probably already connected up in there, but anybody else that would like to, I have a YouTube channel. If you can subscribe to that, that would really help me out. I've doubled my subscriptions in the last week because I have so few. And I also have my Discord. Just Chimney on Stream helped me put that together. Is that a cow or a boar? I don't need food though. Lord help me. I can't carry any. I hate to kill an animal when I can't carry any of the meat. Oh, thank you, Mr. Kiss. That's really kind of you. Yeah, I appreciate any support as I'm growing. I'm trying to get this going. And I know folks have lots of things that they follow and sub to, but I appreciate it. Right now, all I'm doing is putting my VODs out there, just copying them up there from YouTube, because until you're affiliate, they only keep your recordings for a week on Twitch, and then they're gone forever. So I've just been copying them up there. They're not edited or anything, so it's kind of like raw footage. Really raw. This is me. But I am looking at video editors, and if anybody has any suggestions, please do go ahead and let me know. I need to do something that's free and that works either on PC or iPad. Probably PC would be better because I don't know if I've taken the wrong road here. Obviously I have a bigger screen on the PC so I could see better. Oh, I think I'm going okay. Yep. There's me. I just have to go up here and hang a right. I would imagine a bridge was pretty obvious. But yeah, I'm just trying to get this all going and really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. Keeps my mind active, keeps me thinking. There we go, there's the bridge. Oh, Zed there. We won't fuss with that. Let's get across here. Oh, my first time ever over this bridge. And normally, if there was a lot of high pop and there was lots of people around, I probably wouldn't be running directly across a bridge, but I think I'm okay this time around. Then once I get over here, I have to think about which way I want to go. Because there are other things on this island than Threepwood. Threepwood. So I'm going to take a quick look again. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, so that's north. This is east. Alright. Now we'll look at the map again. Da Vinci, is it fairly straightforward to learn? Okay, there's a little town off here called Dusker. So to go to the right, and then across here I can go to the left. I'll check out Dusker. I've never been on this island, so everything looks interesting. First I go right, then I go left. Oh, another bridge. Oh, thank you, Mr. Kiss. That's a great idea. I think somebody else had brought that up as a possible option. I've got a few places in one of my vids, like when I fell into the eye, the devil's anus, that I wanted to actually clip out the fall because it was pretty entertaining when you weren't actually doing it. And then I landed, and I kind of bonked all the way down a whole set of rock pillar on my way to the bottom, and it was quite interesting. And I would like to clip that out for a short, so I have to figure out how to do YouTube shorts and stuff. And Sam told me that a lot of programs will already have it planned out how to do a short, so you just sort of plug stuff in and then it will do all the formatting for you. Oh, what the heck is that? I found pot! How about that? Alright. What do you do with it, I wonder? You light something that size on fire, you'd never have to worry about doing anything in the game anymore. Busy. Okay. Just northeast from now on. Learning to dead reckon. So I want to go This way. Alright. I took an orienteering class once, and it was a lot of fun. But I got lost. They had to come get me. Oh my gosh. They said maybe I should take a more remedial class. That was a little painful to hear, but probably true. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Some kind of spillway over here. Look at that. Spiffy. Wonder where that goes. Probably up to the town I'm headed for. But I don't want to go in a heavily traveled path. Oh, there's a town. There's a house. Yeah, you'd be high for the rest of your life if you smoked that thing. Potentially. Oh, this is cool. Look at this place. Has anybody been up here before? Probably Birch has, because he's spent a fair amount of time out here. Oh, I'll bet this is like a grow facility or something. Maybe there's some juggies out here. High and just sleeping it off in a corner somewhere. I don't think I have anything 357. Let's see. Nope, 45, but not 357. That was Cassie's. When Cassie and I ran together, we organized our guns so that we weren't taking ammo away from each other, if that makes sense. That was a really good thing to learn, because my favorite gun would have been a DeerIsle, and she had a DeerIsle. So we were trying not to duplicate who had what, if that makes sense. Yeah, I got a lot of bullets. I've been collecting them for a while. This is an interesting place. Wow. Oh, and there's the head of that spillway. This is really cool. Yeah, that's right where I would have come up. I don't know who's been up here, if anybody, or what you would do up here, but man, this would be a great place to build a base, wouldn't it? Sort of off the beaten track. You can fish there right off your own dock. Oh, don't tell Hollow I said that. I didn't say anything about fishing. I don't want to offend my Hollow. Yeah, I've used a fair amount of them. We shot our way. Ooh, we shot our way out of plenty of places. Let's see if I can fit that in. Yes, indeed I can. All I have to do is eat. Oops, not take the bear. Take the tuna. That'll give me moisture too. Yeah, I love fishing too, but I try not to mention that too often in stream, because if Hollow's lurking, which he sometimes does, I don't want to offend him. He's got the cutest no fishing emotes if you've ever watched his channel. Oh, hey, look at there. Nope, not there. I know I have a place for 308s. I'll find it in a minute, because my Tundra takes 308s. Where could they be? In here? There's 308 tracers, 308 pristine. There we go. One thing I have noticed on JC's is there's not a lot of the damaged stuff and the badly damaged. There's a lot of really nice weaponry and good quality stuff. You're not struggling so much with damaged stuff that you do in some of the other servers. Which, I know that this is a new thing that they've put in, but can be challenging. I don't like these houses. I never find anything in them. I think we'll skip it. I don't really need much. So this is, what I do like is those little hunting cabins. Nothing there. And just exploring. This is really fun. Has anybody been on Barrington and checked out the survivor camp that's up on... Oh, look at this place. Has a porch over there. Fire pit. This is really cool. Like these things. The survivor place has these things out the wazoo. Up on a hill. Always good to check the door frames because somebody has been going around and putting bear traps. Ooh, longhorn. That takes 357s. But it's only a one shot. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Oh, there's a castle over there. I'll bet that's the one I'm headed toward. What do you think that village would be? Let's see. That is to the northwest of me. Oop, keep hitting the button too many times. That must be Waldoboro. And I don't want to go that way quite yet. I'd like to go over here to Threepwood because that was my goal. So I pretty much have to just head southeast. No, more like east-southeast. Mostly east. I'll save that for another time. You should, Mr. Kisk. I'd be happy to play with you if you're uncomfortable playing by yourself, or I don't care what map, actually. I've played lots of maps, and I just have a really good time. I get killed a lot on some of them. Esker is the murder map for me. I'm not very good at it, and there's usually a lot of shooty-shooty types on there. In fact, I haven't met anybody that wasn't shooty-shooty, to tell you the truth. So that's kind of like where I'm headed to try and practice PvP. Of course, Lord knows I could use a lot of practice on that front. Ooh, what's up here? Oh, this is so cool. Check this out. What's that place? Just a house? I'm a peeping Tom. I'm a peeping Edith. Oh, Edith is on Barrington. I forget who I am on here. Look at my Bubba Fett hat. Did you ever see one like that before? Let's see who I am. I can't remember. Oh! We found all this really cool gear at Paris Island. Oh yeah, this is Nadia. Kind of forgot who I was playing. Oh, this is one of those newer houses. I think. I don't know. Look at that floor. Holy moly. That mess your eyes up. One thing about the newer buildings is, most of them, if you notice, there's no F. So you run in here to get safe and you go to shut the door, they won't shut. I don't know if that's by design or if that's an error. But holy moly, is that startling when you are expecting to be able to shut yourself in. Alright, so we're just going to go up this way. Check out what's up here. Don't like to come into a town and not see everything. Dog yard. Perfect. I have my criteria. Okay. Hi, Sean. We're rich with Sean's today. I'm just gonna look at my... I want to go mostly east, so kind of around that mountain, I think. Let's see what it looks like. We're still wanting to stay on this island, but I'll get over to Threepwood. Whoa! Check that out, how steep that is. Oh lordy. I have the wrong kind of boots on DeerIsle, so I get slowed down going up or down. So I should be okay. Try not to run and fall off the mountain. Man, look at how steep this is. I'll just quarter sideways and it should be okay. Let's see. I have lurk and unlurk set up. I have 8-ball and weather set up. I do have gambling set up, but we don't have any points yet. So as soon as I get affiliate and we start to accumulate points, I set the initial accumulation high, and I'm going to gift everyone some points so that you guys can all start gambling and dueling and doing all the fun stuff. Wow. That shouldn't be too much longer. This is my 5th. I think, if I've counted correctly, this is the 5th or 6th stream, but the first one I did quite a while ago, and you have to do, I think, 7 within a month, if I remember correctly. And so I may have to do a couple more. Let's see, where's that castle? Is that the castle? I don't know. I am headed in the right direction. I've come over that mountain. I've come down the back side of it, and there's Threepwood, so that's where I wanted to go. So still heading southeast. Oops. Am I going completely the wrong way? Oh yeah, I had to go back over the mountain. Oh, looky there. Some kind of a holiday place up here. Oh, this is cool. Look at all this really cool stuff that you can find and do here. Oh, there's something. Shotgun shells. An X map. I have a feeling I'm going to have to divert a little bit because it's going to be too steep. But we'll give it a try. I think that's the city that I want to head toward down there. Oh, lordy. There are also wolves. I killed some wolves on here before. I know there are bear. Haven't run into any of them yet. Knock on wood. I should probably not mention them. Hi, Waxy Noodle. Well, I haven't done too many so far. I've only got maybe 5 or 6. I think this is the 6th one I've done, but the 5th one that might count toward affiliate. But boy, I sure do appreciate everybody coming in. I'm having a blast. And trying to explore a whole new place for myself and bring folks along who may not have seen too much of DeerIsle. Because this is a really wonderful map. There are any number of versions of it. The reason I'm walking so slow is that DeerIsle does have a don't kill the streamer or player slow down feature for going up and down steep hills, which I appreciate. If you get a certain type of boot, and I can't remember what kind they are, I think Birch knows what they are. Hi, Max! Then you can go down the hills faster, but to be honest, I'm okay with taking a little more time and getting safely down without a broken leg. Yeah, this character's been around for a while. I played by myself for a while, and then Cassie and I teamed up for several runs, and because I had some support, and she's much better at the game than I am, we headed over to Paris Island, and we hit this big millie, and we just got loaded up with good clothing and gear, and it was super. It was so much fun. I nearly got us all dead, though, because I was firing, and I ran out of bullets with the gun that I had. We got mobbed by Zeds, and they were really tough to kill, so it took quite a few bullets. And I couldn't get up high because I was too heavy. That's a fat baby. And so I got pushed up against a wall with nowhere to go, and I switched to another gun, and without thinking about it, I realized after the fact that I had no guns that were... I think I've gotten a little off my beaten track here. I wanted to go mostly east. Check my map. Yeah, I Was very lucky. Yeah, I went too far to the west. That's okay. The hill kind of dictated it. So now I want to go almost straight east. So let's look at the map. Or the compass, I mean. Yeah, that way. But I don't want to hike up and back down that mountain. So maybe I'll go up this way and then turn right. Yeah, so that was very lucky. We tackled a really big millie and we just stole everything that wasn't nailed down, basically. And they came with this MMG gear, which is a different kind of military gear than I've ever seen before. And the only downside is like for the, if you found the plate, the standard pouches won't fit on it, and so there's some issues along those lines. But oh my gosh, there was so much stuff there. I definitely recommend if you have 2 or 3 people to hit that place, because we made out like bandits. And I was carrying around about 4 45 round KA mags. We didn't have an AK, but then we went into one more building and there was an AK. And oh, am I right back up here again? I am. Alright, so I want to go pretty much straight east. I got curved around that hill somehow. Oh, I curved with a... I think I went with the curvature of the hill not to die. And then I got... I never turned back. Well, eventually, I'd like to go to Crater Island. I'd like to see all these places over here. Check them out and try to survive. Oh, I see a water tower. But I think that might be too much for today. It's quite a ways, and there's a lot to see on each island, so I don't want to just pass through. I want to actually see what's what. I'm a tourist. And, oh, look how pretty that tree is all by itself. This looks like just like my grandparents' field where they kept their bull. We had a big tree like that to sit on hot days in the shade. We used to play under that tree, and then we'd have to race the bull to the fence. And that was exciting. He was more like a Ferdinand kind of bull, though. So I don't know how big a threat it was, but boy, he got your blood pumping when he charged. That was for sure. He always stopped short, and he never harmed anybody, but that was exciting. My family was mostly farmers. Yes, but I didn't grow up on a farm, so it was all exciting for me. I love animals, and my great-grandfather farmed with mules, and he had a great story. He said if you left horses 7 days and mules 7 days with enough food for 7 days and water, he'd come back, and the horses would have been dead on day 2 from having eaten all their food and foundered. And the mules would, if you came back on the 6th day, the horses would have been dead for 4 days, and the mules would have enough food left for 1 more day. Because they were so smart. But he farmed 200 acres of Iowa prime farmland with 50 mules. And that worked for him. He said they never bogged down, and they never broke down, and they didn't use expensive fuel, so he liked his mules. But, and my dad grew up on that farm, so that's pretty cool. Still in the family. So, yeah, horses are tricky. Almost there. So I just have to go to the east again. I think I'm headed directly in the right direction. Let's see. There's the water towers there, yep. And it looks like there's a restaurant and just a few buildings. And then this is... Boy, I can't read that. Something that looks church. Yeah, it's a church. Steer clear there because their priests are kind of hard to kill. And then I could go down here to this place, which is it Hartfield? Fairfield. Fairfield. And then I can come back up here to Eastbrook. So I'll come down here to Threepwood, which is that town there. Well, I managed to get here without getting killed. Right now I don't think there's a lot of pop on this server. Otherwise I wouldn't be running off across an open field without sweating. Probably should get in better habits. But it's kind of hard to avoid in some cases. Go along a tree line wherever I can. With some houses up that way. Now these towns are kind of a mix of new town buildings and old town buildings. So it's pretty interesting. Zeds and all kinds of stuff. Come into town and see what's what. I hear a cow. Isn't it cool? You hear flies and birds and... No, I didn't think I would see very many people. This is kind of off the beaten track. But because of that, whenever you team up with people, they want to go places where there's going to be some action. And I can understand that, but that means you don't see a lot of the map. And I kind of wanted to see whatever I could. So I thought, I'll just go by myself. Since Cassie went off to do her... Ooh, don't need that. She went off to do her big attack on the oil rigs with her team there. And I imagine we might meet up again if our characters are still alive after the fact. Ooh, there we go. But it's a lot of fun to wander around and just look at stuff. If you have never done that before, it's a lot of fun. It's not all about the PvP. Actually, I'm not very good at that, so I find it very stressful. So for me, it's more about, right now, just trying to get to know the map so that, you know, you can figure out where you are and how to get where you need to go without, you know, having to constantly ask somebody else to help you figure out where you are and stuff. This particular map has and server has the map feature, so that's really super helpful to me. Let's see if there's any ammo up here. I think maybe, there we go. To my, that's 22s, and I don't have a 22, so I'm going to leave it for somebody who might need it. But these concession stands usually, like I said, maybe 1 in 10 times they have something up top. Oh, look at this. What does this billboard say? No idea. But we'll take a picture of it anyway. 'Cause I like to do that. Don't need any food. Ammo is always good, but I don't need 22. Yeah, right now I don't really need anything, so it's just kind of explore. Yeah. OGT was showing me on his new summer, Hard Home Summer. I was going to go on there today, but it was so crowded. I have a character on there that I started before the open server day with fresh spawns, but there was so much traffic on there, and I just decided that I just wasn't in the mood to be getting killed and re-killed and all that. I'll explore that another day. I got a guy on there, and I'm like halfway through the first town. Oops. Crossbow bolts. We did find a crossbow once, but then we couldn't find any bolts for it, so we left it behind. Oh, there's a guy. There's a Zed, I should say. Gotta stop calling them guys because I freaked Cassie out. She said, where's the guy? Where's the guy? Oh, dead guy, undead guy. Yeah, really super happy for OGT. He's thrilled. See that many people on his server. And it's beautiful. If you've ever seen, like, the greenery on it, oh my gosh. Boy, there's a lot of Zeds in here. Could be getting myself into trouble. Hi, Granny. Do we want to kill her? Yeah, let's kill her. We can hold our breath long enough. I missed her. It's okay. We got her. Deer. There we go. I'm better at hitting things than I used to be. Oh. Tater. Never pass up a potato. They have hydration and food. Hi, Eggman! I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I hope the same is true for you. I am on DeerIsle, just adventuring solo. Yeah, I appreciate it. We are having a great time here. I am anyway. Lots of folks to talk to. And I was going to say, I talked to Alpha Gamer, and he might be looking... Oops, I'm going to get back in the building real quick. Finish my potato in peace. Oh, hey. Don't you bang through that door before I finish my potato. They do de-aggro pretty quick, I've noticed. I don't know why they stand still like that and take a beating. But it's okay with me. These ones don't. These ones hit me. And I'm not that good at hitting them in the head. So far, whoops. Let's get some bandages. Oh, thank you, Sean. Boy, am I glad you're in here. I missed a bot the other day. I felt bad because I would really like to make sure they all get banned and reported. But I just couldn't. When I first started, I'm focusing more. I can focus on things better now than I could when I first started, but it's still quite a challenge to do everything at the same time. Alright. This is kind of a cool town. One thing I've noticed is that on DeerIsle, the trees do have fruit, so you can actually survive pretty much solely on fruit for a while. That one you can't close the doors. That one either. So you can really get screwed. Excuse my language. If you go try to shelter in one of those places. Just not a smart idea. We'll just sneak behind here and hope for the best. Oh, and he said that he has put chickens on and eggs. So you can actually collect eggs now. I haven't found any yet, but I have looked. He might be pulling my leg, but that would be funny though if you found some. Oh, hey. Here I am running around without a gun in my hands again. Boy. Noob, 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 noob. I need some emotes. I need some clueless looking kitty that can be my noob kitty. Like with the eyes like big and innocent and just doing stupid stuff. I do a fair amount of that. Okay. I don't know why I'm checking these places so carefully. It's not like I need anything in here anyway. But, old habits. So like, look at this. This is cool. There's a dry bag right there. So, I don't know if people spawn up here or what, but that would come in pretty handy. And then here's an apple tree. And you can pick up the apples and eat them. You can eat the dried ones. You can't eat the rotten ones, so be careful. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that, but they do drop the rotten ones. And for a while there, I was just going ahead and eating them. but just in small portions. Like a few bites and then stop, and a few bites and then stop, but eventually you do make yourself sick. Or you weaken yourself. I think that's a repeater, yeah. So not a good idea to eat the rotten fruit. But, as I was saying earlier, I have not had any trouble surviving here. It could be that somebody's got a phlegm in their throat. Oh hey, come on over this window. Yeah, because I can punch you right through the window. I discovered this the other day. I'll punch this lady out right through the window. How about them apples? That was pretty funny. One time I was in, I forget what the town is on Chernerus, but there's a church up on a hill, and there are priests up there, and at one point there were these glow-in-the-dark guys. Okay. And I didn't know you couldn't really kill them very easily. So I got in a building and I was punching him through the wall, through the window. I punched him 38 times and he did not die. So, yeah, Electro, that was it for sure. And I was like, okay, never mind. I'll just try and get out of here without killing him. Because I really wanted to count. Ooh, I like that jacket, but I have this really nice one. MMG combat shirt. It's got... I'll look at my inventory. I've got a tactical bag with all my mags in it. Then I've got a mag bag with food in it. Because that makes sense. Plus it's got mags attached to it. Geez, I'm pretty heavy. I've got a combat shirt with 35 slots, so it's got a little bit more than your standard. We got some tactical pants with 42, so the biggest other ones I could find was 30, so these ones were quite a lot bigger. And then I found this great bag, and it's really cool. It's got 120 slots, so I'm not hurting for stuff, that's for sure. As you can see, I'm kind of a little bit of a hoarder for sure. Those are shotgun shells. Yeah, it was Electro for sure. And, whose shirt is that? I just got the crap beat out of me. I don't know whose that is. Yeah, well, you know, I've been watching Pommy for a year. I blame it on him. But actually, it's just fun. It's so much fun to just look at all the stuff and pick stuff up and try to figure out what you like and what you don't like. And oh, hey, there you go. And pretty soon, I'll have figured out, like I've already decided that unless I don't have anything else, I don't like the SSG 82. Oh, that's a cool photo. Because I really can't, it doesn't have any power over like maybe 100 meters. So it's sort of underpowered. You only have 5 guns or bullets per clip, and the bullets, they're pretty easy to find, but I just decided I liked other things better. Oh, that's easier than sharpening. There we go. Oh, strimmer loot. So anyway, that's what made me decide that. And, oh, 45, I don't have anything 45. I'll leave that. But by, you know, figuring out what I like, as soon as I find something better, I drop the IJs and the MK, though I do love the MK. Once you get better guns, you don't need them. So I dropped all the 22 ammo. It's hard, though. Really hard to drop stuff. I don't know about anybody else, but... Oh, hey, motor oil. They do have working cars on these maps, or at least this one. And I believe working helicopters. Hi, Granny. That'll probably bring all the rest of them in. Better check my ammo. Well, the reason I have so many of these mags is because at one point we were finding that they had a chest on top of every police station that had a pristine scorpion in it. So we were just like, okay, let's go up and grab some more mags. Be well prepared. A mid-range gun. The only trouble is, when you do this stuff like this, and you're with Pommy, he just leaves you in the dust, and then he gets annoyed because you're so far behind him. And I said, well, this is all new to me. You can pick and choose, but I don't know what I need. It's a real nice thing once you get a little bit more skilled to kind of already have an idea of what you like and what you don't like, what works for you. When you're just starting out, my finding is, for myself anyway, that I just don't know what I don't know, and so I pick up guns. I don't even know whether or not I'm going to want to shoot them or if I can find ammo for them. Oh boy. I hear a deer that's just asking to be shot, but I don't need it. Okay, I'm going to look at my map. Yeah, he does disappear. He's quick. Alright, here we are. There's a pear orchard or pear plantation. I never saw anything like that before. I'm going to go just kind of glance at it on my way down here to, what is this town again? Fairfield. Then we'll come back and I don't know if there's anything at this concrete mixer place. It's kind of a so I want to go southeast. That's kind of a industrial sort of place, I guess. Yep, that road is the right one. Off we go. Quick spot check. I don't need anything. I really don't need anything. If I find a little millie, I'll stop and see if I can't pick up just a little bit more ammo, but really I don't need anything. Yeah, exactly. And the thing was, I didn't really know what gun I liked either. Because I had never shot any of them, so I was like, okay, I'll just pick up everything. And at least then if you get an MK, then you can get rid of, like the IJ is usually what I found first. But the IJ has its limitations, and once you find a scorpion, the IJ takes the same ammo, so it's kind of stealing ammo from a better gun. So I kind of that's my mentality anyway, as I learn. Ooh, what's over there? I don't think there's any way I can jump over that wall. I'm just curious what's on the other side. I wanted to take a peek. Curiosity killed the cat. I hope not. The factor. Alright, I think I saw that on the map. Yeah, he really books. Oh, that's the pear plantation. There must be a industrial part to it. Okay, yeah. Like processing pears. Who knew? Okay. Well, we don't need to do that. Let's just meander down the road. Hopefully not run into too many Zeds. Yeah, he does. I'm hoping, as time goes by, and I can really get better at understanding each of the weapons I find. And then once I get something, I can pick that up and I get cornered. I should have gone back the way I came, but we'll try getting back out this way. There's a lady. We'll just try and sneak past her. You didn't see anything, old lady? Thank you very much. Goodbye. Nothing to see here. Thank you. A chicken farm. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's the goal eventually for me, is to... He is amazing at shooting Zeds and headshots, and I don't know how he does it, because he's not lightly laden either. But he has this knack of just running up and stopping and shooting them in their tracks, and clearing them all out of the way ahead of you, and you're like, you're just barely raised your gun and they're all dead. You're like, oh, okay, never mind. Which is okay, except that I never learned anything. I don't learn much if somebody does all the work for me. But also, I didn't feel like I could really support him that much if he did get into trouble. So I was like, oh gosh, don't get into trouble because I can't do too much to help you. Okay, so this is Fairfield. We're not too far. I'm going to just follow this road. I'll take the first left. So I was like, okay, I'll just do my best and hopefully not get him into trouble. Yeah, good eyesight, but, well, when I first started watching him, his PvP was not anywhere near what it is now. He started doing B++, and I think that really helped. But he's also obviously had over a year since I started watching him to grow skills and stuff, and now I'd put him in PvP up against most of the folks. In fact, all of them, pretty much. If he's on that day, then he does so well. He reacts so quickly, so it's a lot of fun to watch. And it does give you a little kind of qualms that, am I ever going to be able to do that? But maybe a year from now I'll be in a position where I can do better. Boy, that glare is something else. And I even have sunglasses on, because underneath my helmet I have on my shades, these pristine goggles. So they still can't help quell all this. I think this is the right way, yeah. One time, we were running along, and a car came out of nowhere. And just went right past us. We were hiding in a shrub, as you do. And it just went right by us. I'm like, okay. Did not realize there were working cars on this. Working cars on this. Okay, this is actually a Fairfield is a military town. I didn't know that. Oh, hey. It's a Vega. It's 45s. Do I have anything that uses 45s? I don't think so. Oh yeah, I do. No, the one I'm holding. So we'll just steal those. And then somebody else told me something I really thought was interesting, which is even if you don't, you can't use the weapon and you can use the bullets. The other good thing is that you're not leaving bullets in a gun behind you that someone could shoot you with, which makes sense. There's 45s there too. So I can reload this one. If I were hungry, I'd go after that deer. And I think I can reload the one I have in my hand. Yeah. Mags, what is the gun that you prefer for middle range? Do you like the SSG5 or the SG5? I like the SG5 and I like this USG. I think they're both pretty darn good guns. They're not very super powerful, but they're more powerful than the SG5 because that's just a 9x19. Yeah, I like the SKS too. I think one of the guns that Cassie had was SKS. So I've got the AK and she had the SKS. I've never found an M16, but Cassie did. She got one from one of the radar towers we went up in. Okay, so this is just... Well, the 45 has more stopping power, I think, than the SG5 because that's at 9x19s. But I do find that the 9x19 ammo is easier to find, I think. So it's kind of like a toss-up. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this away for just 1 second. I'm going to reload this, and that will give me an open spot to put this. These are the bullets that Cassie needs for her gun. So if we play again, I'll carry these for her. I think I've got a place I can put those now. Or not. Oh, then I'm going to get rid of this mag because I don't need it. Just sort of carrying it with me. What's the, oh, the SVD? Yeah. Has anybody used a Sig Sauer? I found one, but I don't know how to use it. Or I don't know how good it is. So we left it behind because neither one of us had much experience with it. Okay, so this should be Fairfield. This looks like a pretty little town. Some houses. Is that over there? Oh, there's a hunting store. I'm looking for the only place that there might be gun repair kits, I think, is hunting related places and military related. Oh, there's a lot of Zeds over here. Hope we can get in quietly. See if there's any back doors open. Nope. Okay. Shoo. Oh, green pepper. Because they can break down the doors, and especially if they're in numbers, when you come in a place like this, you kind of have to sneak around pretty carefully. If you got more than one person. Oh, by the way, I do have a, you may be using it in the near future. I have a command called !Z beatdown. And so if I get knocked unconscious by Zeds, you can help me count how many times it's happening. Don't hit it unless I do, because I can't uncount. I haven't figured out how to, ooh, beer. I haven't figured out how to uncount one. Oh man, I want to make chili. I have everything I need for it. I might make that tomorrow. Today I've got leftover lasagna. I think we'll just kind of sneak on out of here. There's a guy. There's a guy. There's a guy. You have to be very careful and just get the heck out of Dodge. Oh, there's a lady. Man, this town is really loaded with people. See if we can't get somewhere and look at the map and figure out where we want to go next. I think we want to just go right back up the same peninsula. I don't think there's a... I do not think there's a police department here. I don't remember seeing one on the map, but I'll double check. Get out of view of these Zeds and try not to make too much noise. Okay, that's closed. Okay. Alright, so here we are in Fairfield. And I don't see anything else that I really want to see. I don't want to go to this church down here on the end, because the priests on here are really difficult to kill. So I think I'm just going to head back up this way. I'll skip that place and go around this curve into Eastbrook, because I want to go over here eventually and go on to that next island. So go straight up here to the shore and then kind of follow that around. Might be a little difficult with that thing there, but we'll figure it out. Go behind that. We've seen as much as we need to see. So I want to go east-northeast that way. Now I just got to get out of here without ticking off anybody. Well, that's a good idea. We'll just, if we can get over this wall, we'll just sneak out of here. I think I'm going the right way. There's a custom millie up on that hill. Oh, hi, JC. Thanks for coming in. On which hill? Down at the end where the priest station was? On this place right here? This one here? Or north of where I am right now? Move the map north, okay. Up here? Okay, I'm headed that way anyway. Oh yeah, I see the tower now. Thank you. I probably would have skipped that altogether and not realized. Alright, something to head for. So yeah, I'm going the right way right now. Oh, cool. A custom place. Thank you, JC. Guys, this, if you haven't met JC, he's a map designer. And if you hadn't already figured that out. And he has just put so much cool stuff in here. It is really fun. We're finding stuff all the time. New stuff that we didn't know was there, or that we didn't, when you're looking at the map, you see like a outline, and like we went to a factory and I looked over the edge and it looked like there might have been a, like a tunnel underneath. And we discovered a whole series of places under there that we didn't know was there. And of course got lost in it. So Cassie and I we actually got tired wandering around down in there, so we decided to log and try it when we were fresh mind and see if we couldn't remember how we got in and how to get back out. And we did remember. We pooled our minds and we got out without too much difficulty, but it was much like the corridors under the vault up on the top of the mountain here on DeerIsle. So it's so much fun to explore those areas. Okay, now I'm coming down the back side of the pear factory right now. And I'm just going to go around the back side of it. I think that's what that is. Looks like a parking garage, doesn't it? I'll check my map in a minute. I don't want to do that on an exposed beach. There's another water tower over that way. Yeah, so I mean, these maps are so cool, and just the variety of the foliage and the way that everything fits together, and the loot spawns are super cool. Like I said, I'm not having too much trouble staying fed. I do have a little bit of meat I'm going to go ahead and eat right now, and then I'll look at the map. But yeah, not too much trouble staying fed, so that doesn't have to be your primary focus. There's animals to kill if you need meat. This area here seems to have more deer than other areas that I've been through, because I've been hearing deer regularly. So that makes sense because it's less populated. It's all really cool. I'm really having a good time. And the more we explore and learn about it, Okay, I want to cut to the west just a little bit, cut around that island, and go up here to Eastbrook. While also trying to keep aware of where the dangers are, so we don't get killed, obviously. Because Cassie and I have been keeping these characters alive for a while so we can explore. We just got off the spawn island as quick as we could and got out and started rampaging across the countryside. And just really having a good time. My character had been like, I don't know, a week or two working my way off Spawn Island, and I swam to a different island and then realized I swam to the wrong island. You know, those kinds of things. And so I backtracked, but I did get off the spawn pretty quick. What kind of chili are you making, Max? You make such good looking food, man, I'll tell you. Red bean chili or hamburger chili or chicken chili? Or ooh, white turkey chili. Is that with the same ground turkey from your burger the other day? I'll pop up here and see what's up here. Interesting. This is an orchard of some kind. But I don't need anything. A couple of apples wouldn't go far amiss. Nothing there. Probably get myself killed. What is this? It's very industrial-ish. I just assume that these trees that look like this are fruit trees. And maybe they're not, but they all look like fruit trees. But I don't see anything. I think if you're in the area for a little while, they'll start to spawn fruit. But I don't want to wait for it. Yeah, oh, I like pear trees. Pears are great. So nutritious. We'll just hop in this tree space. Get in here as far as we can. Take another look at the map. Yep, we're on track. Just go around here, get up on the road into Eastbrook. Whoops, too far north, sorry. I rolled and scrolled at the same time. Okay. This looks like a bigger town. It's a little bit, well, about the same size as Fairfield. But not too bad. Looks like there's a restaurant right ahead of me on the hill. Yeah, that does sound good. You are such a good cook. I mean, everything you make just sounds so good. Okay, now I gotta find that restaurant. I think that's it right over there. Maybe. But I don't really need it, so if I miss it, not the end of the world. Careful here. Hi, Red. Welcome in. Thank you for coming on in. I think this is the first time I've seen you in here. But I could have missed you on another day because I suck at watching chat. So I'm learning and trying to keep better at it. Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh. It looked like a pan of lasagna from a distance. I think I might have lasagna on the brain. Oh, look at this cool bag. Survivor bag. Okay, so this is the pub I was aiming for. No beer. Sorry, Red. It's the all caps thing. I have to do some adjustments. I apologize. It shouldn't kick you off, or shut you down, but it does. 45s, okay. I have to fine tune. Everybody has trouble with Nightbot and Stream Elements at the beginning when they fine tune all these settings. Settings galore. I thought I had it all turned off, but I got Nightbots toned down, so I stopped timing people out, and then I put Stream Elements on yesterday or the day before, and here it is. And thank you so much for rating. That's wonderful. I really appreciate it. Welcome your community in. We're on DeerIsle, and this is JC's Dying DayZ DeerIsle. Really cool map. And right now I have never been to this place before, so I'm just kind of exploring. I'm trying to head over toward the place where all the bears are, because, you know, you need bears in your life. Oh, hey. 380s. And now I have a conundrum, because I want that jam. And I want that too. Trouble is, I've got way too much stuff. Oh! I knew I had more of that ammo. That's the ammo that Cassie needs. I had stuffed it in somewhere and I couldn't find it. As you do. Oh, there's a spot. And there's another box of that stuff. Now, I don't need that ammo, so I could throw some of it out, but I want to be able to give it to Cassie, and there's some 22s I don't need. So, we will try to get rid of stuff we don't need. I don't need 3 fish hooks, especially a badly damaged one. It's like me trying to jury rig stuff so I can... This one already has a worm on it. I don't need 3 of those. There we go. Jam accomplished. Don't want to go hungry. If you want to go and explore places and you don't want to be tied to looking for food all the time, gotta pick up everything. I can't remember if I've been in here or not. Nope. Oh man. This we're just gonna eat. Where were you playing, Red? And what did you think? Were you on CHF or were you trying something new? I know you were taking a CHF break for a little while. Look at this, isn't this cool? They have a stand where you can just sit and watch the sunset. Probably some other reason to have that, but it's still cool. I like to think that's what it's for. Yeah, jam's better. Ain't got hydration. I think I'm going the right way. Let me just get into some trees and check the map again. Not too well hidden here, but... Yep, I'm going the right way. Just follow this right into town. You wouldn't think you would get lost as quickly as I can, but it's like a skill. Nuts gone rusty? Oh, was that the one you were telling me about that has a trader? And you can really get set up and enjoy yourself, like just surviving and... Oh, cool. I'd like to try that one. Okay, so this is a little bit bigger town. Got a glass house. And that's just a... goes off this... Oh, there's the water tower. Oh, so it has some areas where you PvP, or is it just the Zeds that you have to fight? Not that that does not a problem. Boy, there's... Oh, that looks like a bus. I don't know whether they have any... For some reason, I really like to take pictures of these posters. Now, I don't know if JC's still in here or not, but I have never found anything in the apartment, so I was wondering whether or not there is anything to find there. Another vest, those are cool. This almost looks like a kind of a spawn area. We have really cool stuff. Thank you for coming in, Red. Stop back by sometime. I'm going to be streaming a fair amount because I'm trying to get to affiliate and because I'm having so much fun. So, happy to have you, and we'll be happy to have you back. I'm going to check out that server too. Okay, we'll just peek in here real quick. This did have a police office. I didn't think it did. Whoops. Don't throw my gun, please. Did anybody ever shut the door on their own bottom and then get stuck in the door? Yeah, I do that kind of regularly. Well, thank you, Red. I will. I really enjoyed CHF on your recommendation, so I'll look forward to it. Pristine combat gloves. I've got brown ones. Might like the black ones better. And mine are worn. How about that? Oops, I picked up the wrong ones again. Boy, they look very much alike, don't they? There we go. This place has really got nice amounts of good stuff like pressies. So like if you didn't have... I'm lucky I found a plate carrier kind of early on when I whacked a Zed to add it on. But there's a really good mix of useful stuff on here. And if you have the bravery or the companionship to... Ooh, pressy. To go out into one of the militaries, you can get some really good stuff there too. So, one of the bigger militaries. Some custom stuff that isn't always on every map. It's kind of fun to play with. But I have seen more guns that I've never seen before, so I'm trying to figure out what they're about. So, nothing up here. It's that way. Let's get down from here. Get out of here. I'm really glad there aren't too many Zeds right now. If I stay around too long, there will be. It's up that way. Barns and stuff. Okay, this looks like a construction site. I don't usually see anything I need there. I think we'll just go ahead and mosey on down the road. Can't get that open. Bag. Yeah. Enjoy your dinner, please. I would enjoy your dinner too. In fact, if you leave it sit too long, I might. I'm just gonna double check my map here. Get up off the road. There's a building up there. What do you suppose that is? I'm gonna go look. How do you get up there? There's probably a road. What kind of facility is that? I don't know, I don't trust these rocks. How do you get up there? Oh. Suppose it's just an apartment building? This is probably how I get lost. I go, gee, I wonder what that is, and then I go look. And then I can't figure out where I was going originally. Probably a good portion of... Yeah, it's just apartments. I can see it now. Okay. You must be getting pretty close to done with your day, huh, Sean? That's just sad. Figure out where I want to go. Getting wet. Oh, yeah, I want to go up on that hill. So I'll just head east. Yeah. Right, straight down that road pretty much. I've got the rain working for me. I'm sneak by that guy. I hope. Oh, he's one of the wanderers. They wander pretty quick. There are ones that run around in circles super fast. Oh, there's another guy. But I don't want to waste ammo killing them. Or risk damage to my clothing. So I'll just sneak on by. That jump I just did, when you're crouching and walking, and then you hit the jump, you lurch forward, and if you happen to be on a ladder at the top of a building, it'll throw you right off the other side of the building, I discovered. I got squished. Right now, I'm going to go up that way. Check the map. Check the compass. Yep, east. Go up and see this specialized military. I might call it after that and go and make dinner. But let's see what we see. There's a road that goes off to the left. Or I can kind of go straight up the hill. Once I know I'm kind of like next to it. Isolated house. Okay. I think it's probably up that way. That's northeast. Do you have any plans for the weekend, Sean? Or are you going to be watching Tommy's the Swarog? Yep, northeast. That's how I want to go. Ah. Might run into rocks and have to go around it. The military's up here. Well, probably for the first like hour and a half you could skip it if you wanted to, if you didn't have time. Because that's going to be mostly like gathering stuff, and it'll be fun, but the really fun part will be when they come into contact with each other, or when they have to, you know, start going toward the one team having to grab it and hold it kind of thing. The rules are on Jezar's website, or excuse me, Twitter. So if you want to really figure out, okay, still have to go up the hill. If you wanted to figure out, you know, what the timing is and all that, that might help to kind of figure out what to do. But it'll be fun. And if Pummy's issues with his computer straighten out, then he's going to stream it. So you could always watch it after the fact. I think I'm going the right way. I don't see any military towers or anything, but JC mentioned that it was up this hill. Oh, that might be. Looks like part of a wall over there. Probably military does up here too. Oh, so this. Wow, look at that. Sweet. Oh my gosh, yeah, there are military Zeds for sure. See if there's a place I can sneak in and use the rain. See if there's a break in the wall. I don't think I can climb that wall. Oh, cool. Has anybody seen this area before? I never have. I don't think I've seen this on anybody's videos either. Got broken down houses. Boy, I hope so too. He said if that happens, then he will go ahead and play offline and just not stream, because he thinks he can play without, it's the combination of his OBS and the internet that are acting up and causing trouble. Huh. That's the one that Cassie needed, because it goes on the MMG. So that would be unfortunate, but if that's the best what we can do, he can still enjoy the event. I hope that's what will happen. Hi DayZ! Bonjour! I hope everybody's having a great Friday. I appreciate you spending some of it with me. And now I'll try my fancy dancy how to get off this thing without killing yourself technique. Scary, but I haven't fallen once yet. Where do I want to go first? I don't know if these helicopter crashes that are standard have actually got any loot around them or not. I don't see any. I think it's just a interesting design thing. So let's get out of this. The middle of here. Oh, there's two. Stopped raining. There's one over by that. Two over by that heli. Oh, this is so dangerous. Oh, hey, there you go. Just what you need. Chlorine float or charcoal floating in midair. I don't think I need it, but I'm going to take it. If I can find more NBC filters. Probably not so smart. Try to get out of here. Try to get somewhere where I can get up high. Man, there's a lot of them around here. I don't want to get stuck somewhere. On the other hand, you know what I could do is I could go loud up on one of those towers where they can't climb the ladder. What I discovered is they can get, if you even get up on a tank. Hi, Peach. How are you doing? And thank you for coming in. I've discovered that even if you get up on a tank, if you can get up there, they can still hit you. Little boogers. They just reach up with this incredibly long, like gorilla reach, and smack the crap out of you. Okay, there's one guy there. I should be able to get past him. Yeah, I think he's hearing me. Get in here and get up top. Now I can shoot him to my heart's content. Even if I go loud up here. Oh, hey, look at that. Patrol pants, those are cool. Sig Sauer. Fits on an AK. Uh-huh. I wonder if you need a rail mount for it. Yeah, I think you do. I can't carry something that big. Alright, so, here's the thing. How loud do we go? Hi, Luke. Thank you for coming on in. Yeah, these guys take like 6 shots. He's a slow walker. If he's a slow walker, you can just leave him, because you can outpace him really easily. So, but you can't tell who's a slow walker until you shoot him. And you don't want to make a mistake on that one. I know it's a bad idea to stand out here in the open. Oops, I missed. Dang, I can't hold my breath long enough. You a slow walker too? Nope. Picked him off. You see any more that I can get from up here? That guy's still standing there. Hi, Jay. I'm kind of making some very dicey decisions here. I think I'm going to go ahead and sneak off this end. Not sure whether I am making a wise decision to go into this millie now that it's not raining anymore. But I'm greedy. And I want to see what's in these tents. This is JC's custom military area. I know I killed a guy over here. Where'd he go? I don't care. So I've never seen this area before. I'm probably going to get myself into a world of hurt in here. Get shot by somebody. Or I'm not shot by somebody, but get the crap beat out of me. He also has some very odd, different kinds of Zeds. So you have to be kind of careful, because I don't know how hard they can hit. There's a pink one that looks kind of like sort of undone, like not quite cooked all the way, if that makes sense. Ooh, camouflage jacket. Ah, it's worn. Mine's worn. Let's see what it looks like on. Too bright. Oh boy, where's mine? There it is. That's the trouble with taking stuff off and, there we go. Shoo. It's worth looking at. Yeah. Well, I want to see stuff, and I don't see stuff by sitting around in a hotel somewhere. But maybe not the smartest move to come into this place alone. But it was raining up until a minute ago. So I'll excuse my behavior with the fact that I didn't think they would see me. But then it stopped raining, so now I'm trying to be really sneaky. I don't see anything I need. I think I'm going out the back way. Let's see, there's another tent over here. There's that guy there. There's probably something really useful on that table he's standing beside, but two chicken. Ooh. Oh, that's a Viga. They sure look good. But I don't want it. I don't want to take too many big steps. See you have a jacket. Huh. Also too bright, I think. Yeah, too bright. Plus, I think it's damaged. Yep. Never mind. Ah, the choices. Look, there's a dead guy sitting over there by the wall. Okay. I've been there. There's Millie crates. I'm always worried opening them I'm gonna make a noise they can hear. Also warned. If I find one that's a green camo or black, she's a mine. See that dead guy over there by that live guy? Hopefully they won't notice me opening these crates. Yike. I'm just scared. You know, don't see anything over here, fella. Try to move as low and slow as I can, while still not spending so much time in here that I'm gonna get killed. Wow, this is all so cool. What on earth do you suppose is in these? There's a radar. Too bright. And it's a field vest. I've got smoke. 4. Don't need that. Ooh. USG. I hope they can't hear this noise. Oh, I'm so scared. I gotta get out of here. It's 25, 35. I got ammo out the wazoo. I really should stop picking it up. I can't. I got that. I'll have to throw something out. I'm gonna sit here in the military and eat strawberry jam, because that's a great decision. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, now we got room for that. You gotta remember to put the stuff down. That's an interesting thing on this server is that I think I mentioned earlier, for folks that didn't hear, when you have used cans and bottles and stuff, you can reuse them for different stuff. So, like you can make out of the used cans. Ooh, hey, what's that? That's a SG5, I think. Nope, USG 45 is in better condition than mine. Nope, same. And no mag or anything, so we shall leave it behind. Painful? I know there are 2 guys outside the fence parallel with this helicopter, so I'm gonna be careful. Now when I leave, I would like to go see if there's anything useful in that. Ooh. Switched. Didn't mean to switch. There we go. Hope they can't hear a gun change. Or ratcheting a mag. There were only a few rounds in there, so that's cool. Ooh. Pristine high insulation. And they look cool. Let's see what they look like on me. Ooh, man, do I look cool or what? My bubba, look, my nose sticks through. Did you see that? I love this. I don't see anything else in here. I'd like to get out of here intact. Can't get in the back of that tent, so we'll have to very carefully. I think we've bit. These are the oh yeah, there's two guys there. Oh hey, what's that? Another Viga. Okay, we're gonna skedaddle. We'll just go this way. If I miss a tent, I miss a tent. I'm not that fussed about it. I'm gonna go see if there's a way out over here. Get down off of this hill. Is this cool or what? There's crates, there's garages, there's towers. I didn't check any of the towers. I have on other places on the map and I haven't found anything in them, so I'm just gonna skip on by. It's not like I need anything, you know, because I have like picked up about every piece of stray. I did want to go check the burning helicopter, but I can work my way around the outside to that. See if there's any Zeds down here. Not finding a break in the wall. Oh, is this a working? That looks like a working Humvee. Maybe. I don't know how you tell. Can anybody tell me how you can tell whether this would be a working Humvee? Sure looks like one, but I don't see. Oh, look at that. You can see the screw holes. Can you see that on the screen? Where the bolts go? I don't think you can get in there, so that's not gonna work. Man, this is the most intact fence, too. JC didn't make it easy. See, there's the helicopter down there. I'd like to go and see. Back in here I didn't see any Zeds, but just because I didn't see them doesn't mean they're not there. I have kind of walked right into them before. Nothing there. Nothing here. Got your denim skirt, which you would expect to see on a military base. Okay, so I snuck in. Now I need to sneak back out without getting killed. There's that dead guy sitting there all bones. I don't know if that's a slow walker or not, and I sure don't want to be the one to find out the hard way that I can't get up on anything. He looks like a slow walker, but you can't really tell. He's facing right toward where I want to go, too. Maybe I can go between these two. Let's see. There's a guy over there. That guy's going that way. Split the difference. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get up high. Quick. My cover sheet is blown. Well, oh look, there is stuff up here. That's a defender vest, too. Hi, guys. I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna try to nip them off from above. This is hard. They're hard to hit from up here. I got that one. I can quietly get them both. Yeah, she's standing in the wrong place. Okay. Oh, there's another one. I don't care, buddy. You can be all you want. I'm up here and you're down there. I wish I had an... oh, I do have a nade, but it would hit me too. Oh, they're coming from all over now. Here's the tricky part. It's getting them out from underneath the stand. I wonder if I could make it over that fence. Probably not. If I drop a knockout grenade down there, will it knock me out too? Am I high enough? Doesn't seem like a great idea. I wonder if they'll just wander off if I just stand here. This is an interesting conundrum. Whoa. Okay. I don't think I can get out anywhere. There's two slow walkers wandering over here. I've got at least 4 underneath my tower. So where could I go next? I could run over to that one and jump up on that one. But can I beat them? I don't know. Probably gonna get a beat down of a lifetime here. Not gonna rain anytime soon. One thing that's true is I have plenty of ammo. I think I pretty much have every military guy on this base right underneath me. I remember watching Birch in this situation where there were wolves below him. I don't remember what he did to get them out from underneath there. Guess we'll find out in a minute. Switch out ammo. Stand really still and see if they go away. Could be impatient and run for it, but I don't think I'd make it because I'm so heavy. I have to make it and be able to either climb the ladder or climb over one of those walls. Don't think I can do that. I'm going to stand here for a minute and think about it. I have to climb down the ladder, and that's going to slow me down. Let's figure out what to do. Make sure we got everything loaded. All my clothing is pristine. Might eat some food. Make sure all my health is up. I might need to recover from a beatdown, so I better be smart. Anybody have any ideas? Now's the time. probably should have sat tight and not tried to thread the needle between the two of them. I could possibly get up that other one. I could get up that ladder with my AK in my hand, turn around and shoot them all on that ladder. That'd make a lot of noise and bring everybody else. Oh, don't throw up, don't throw up. Oh, throwing up. I wasn't paying attention. Well, maybe that'll bring them out from under there. There you go. They didn't like getting puked on. That's funny. Oh, he went right back under. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. How many more are there? Did that attract any more attention? It did. That guy can get in the fence and I can't. We're just gonna back up a little. Oh, he went all the way up there. Okay, he's confused. He thinks I went that way. Interesting. So there's at least 2 or 3 still underneath. Whoa. Two, three. 3 of them. Okay. Can I make it to that ladder and climb up before they... Well, that's interesting. Are they off shift? Apparently they're off shift. They got called from the old general to get back to their stations. Well, that's handy. Alright. Nope, go down, down, down. Don't get back on. Oh, he's coming back, but he's slow. Can I get out of here, do you think? I can get up on here. Get back up on here and see if I can't shoot them all from up here. Well, that was an interesting situation. Oh, I can't run very fast, no, because I'm so heavy. But they're all abandoning their posts. So there's 2 slow runners out by the gate. I have to go through the gate because I didn't find a hole in the fence anywhere. I could climb up there, but I can't get off of that stairway, I don't think, to jump. And I don't want to break a leg here. So I think the best thing for me to do is to sneak over to the gate. There's one guy by the gate, right, that you can barely see there behind those things. Then there's the guy outside the gate and the guy over by the tank. So there's at least 3 guys that might respond fairly quickly. Got this slow walker that's migrating over here, but it'll take him forever to get here. They're calming down. Oh, that guy isn't. He's one of the, what we call a... Oh. Yeah, you're going to come over here now? Okay. That's okay, because I can shoot him over here. And that attract any more attention. That's a slow mover. That is not. Okay, so you come over here, dude. Exactly. Ooh, back up, dude. Back up. Don't fall off. Hold still. Oh, now they're going to come under here. My favorite not spot for them to gather. You can shoot them through the cracks in the floor, I've discovered. But I wish that guy up at the gate, he looks like he's a slow mover. So I can get up by the gate. I don't think I can get through that hole there. So I have to go around that end. And I've got one guy who can move fast below me. Can I get him? Yes, I can. Alright. I hate to not be able to rifle through their pockets, but I think it's time to go. Alright, I don't see anybody else who's too close. And if you wait not very long in here, they regenerate very quickly. So we're going to try and get out of here. I've killed a lot of them, so if I get a beat down, hopefully it won't be too bad. Hello. What are you doing? Alright, so that was a slow mover. We're just going to get the hell out of Dodge. Shoo! You see anybody over here? Get past. Yeah, there's a guy there. Let's just go off downhill. That's not a heli. That's a pile of dead bodies. I'll figure out direction later. I just went off this mountain. I'm still behind me. Oh. Shoo. I don't have any holes. I'm not bleeding. Wowee. Good night, Mr. Eggman. Thank you for coming in. That was really fun. I'm out of the millie. Jeez. Chintzy boogers didn't even have anything for me either. There's another guy over in the trees, so we're just gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna head out here very shortly too, guys, because it's time, way past time for me to start making dinner. But thank you very much for coming in. I'm just gonna find a safe place to park myself. Get down this hill away from that millie. Boy, was that cool. So that is completely custom millie that JC put together. That thing was slick. And you could really get geared up there. You know, if you had 2 or 3 people, you could take out those Zeds, no problem. Just get up on something high and pick them all off really quick. Because you really do have to act quick. They are very quick on the regeneration. So let me see. Why can't I put this away? Something's in its way. I must have accidentally picked up something. I'll figure it out later. Something's in the wrong place. Oh, the can. There we go. Now everything fits. My can of ill-decisioned food. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. You have a good evening, Mr. Eggman, and we'll meet up. Definitely DM me, because you can get me in Discord. I have a schedule, or upcoming streaming schedule. You can put a note in there, or if you don't want to contact me through the private DM, you can do that as well. And thank you, Troll. You guys all have a great evening, and hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. If I see you tomorrow in Pummy's chat, I'll be very happy to see you. And let's call it an evening. Let's see, now what do I do now? Yeah. Good night, everybody. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. So you guys have a wonderful time, and I will try to remember the button to end stream. Thank you very much.